Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. And I have a question for you as individuals. My question is, how do we feel about filters being used on dating sites? So I was thinking about this, and we know makeup for women can really change how someone looks. That's one thing. Okay. I think you can kind of tell, though, for the most part, what a woman looks like with all that makeup. Well, it's hard. Some people are really good with makeup, but eventually you'll find out, I'm sure. But okay, makeup exists. Okay, you can wear certain clothes, you can wear your hair in a certain way, but why the filters? Like, why the filters? What does that do for you as an individual? Like, you get the baseline look, but then you're like, okay, what do you really look like? I feel like dating sites have become definitely a game. Like, I'm on dating apps, of course, but I'm also an individual that doesn't really do well in relationships, and I'm very busy throughout the day. So it's something useful for me, but it's not something that I've really looked at and was like, I'm gonna find my wife on a dating app. I'll be honest, I haven't seen anybody that I was like, this is my wife, right? So for the most part, you see someone's first picture, and then you see their bio, and then you kind of decide whether you swipe left or right or whatever. But the why the filters though? So this is a question for any females or even some males. Like, do y'all think filters should be allowed for dating sites? Yeah, you can kind of do whatever you want, but one of the things when it comes to creating a picture is you, your face, who you are. Like, I feel like these dating apps are not really trying to show people who they are. I think Cambridge is doing a pretty decent job to an extent, but the ideal platform, in my opinion, to kind of figure out like kind of figure out true connection, because dating and getting married and all that stuff, in order for that to happen, it goes beyond looks, right? It goes beyond what you look like. It goes beyond physical attraction. Physical attraction gets you a step in the right direction, and we should all work to be our prime selves. That is very important to look the best you possibly can. But the connection, the long lasting relationship, that is way more. Like, physical attraction is probably 10% of the full scope of you finding your forever partner. So, a probably ideal dating app to kind of achieve this for me probably would be something that more than likely would hide your face. I know what that sounds, because people can catfish and that all that's annoying. But in reality, it really might be the case the most ideal dating platform to find genuine connections focuses on ideals, focuses on conversation. I feel like I've seen a platform that, like, as you talk, the image gets slightly less blurry, but make it a step by step process, right? You initial the first conversation. Okay. You initial the first conversation. After initiating the first conversation, you hop on the phone, you talk, you have a conversation. Okay. After that, video call. And then you finally see, or no, before video call, you hop on the phone, you talk. It's like, okay, we've talked, we had a conversation over text. Okay. Now it's time to see how each other looks like. And then you hop on a video call, and then you go on a date. I feel like that steps would help, like text conversation one, phone conversation 2, pictures 3, video call 4, date 5. I think that would be the most efficient way to kind of handle these dating scenarios, right? And I would say that when it comes down to preferences, I do think you should be able to outline preferences too as well, right? So, like, if you really want to say, man, I'm looking for a fit, no, like, hey, I'm looking for a thick Asian girl, uh that is the kind of like look I'm looking for. Then it's like, okay, we're going to set up for these type of people, but you don't know what they look like until you go through the steps. I think that is the best way to do it. If you guys make apps and I just shot you this gym, I want my royalties, because I think that would be the best way for online dating to actually matter. Tinder, Hinge, all of this stuff, it's so surface level, it doesn't really go anywhere. And matter of fact, the best or the best part of what I said is it will allow a lot of these women to not engage in so many boring ass conversations with all these desperate men, right? Because one of the biggest problems that when women get matched way more than men, and they have like a whole inbox of conversations, and she can't really weed out the people she really wants to talk to properly, right? So another thing that you could probably add on to that is that there's a limit to the amount of conversations you can have, which I think would also be good. So you only can match with 5 people at a time. After that, you one of them is deleted. That way, the inbox is good for the woman who is getting match, 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 and it will ensure that her focus is on a very specific type of individuals. And obviously, it will help for men too, who also get a lot of likes as well, and don't just like on everybody and then have their inbox full of people that they probably just want to sleep with and don't really talk about. Like this, all of this will maximize the efficiency behind the dating app. So let me know what you guys think about it. Do you think that filters and current dating apps are just not really conducive to true relationships? And we can have a conversation. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you do. We're aiming for 1,000 subscribers so we can finally get monetized and really start pushing this content to the roof. You have a good one. Take care and peace.